Hello, welcome to JV Trading News. My name is Johnson Salami, and then I will be giving you this supervisor review. And let's look at what's going on. We are going to be talking about the issue that is trending currently because of the atrocities took place in Kwara State, part of the Kwara State, in a church. We also be part of what we will be discussing on the show. So let me go straight to the newspapers review. The first one is Tinubu heads to South Africa, Angola for G20 AU summit. Now, according to the plan on Tuesday, there was kind of arrangements that already set in place that Tinubu will be leaving the country. But according to the new report update, because from today to next week Tuesday, or on 25th, that means that is the time that Tinubu will be spending outside the country. But now, according to Bayo Lanuga, from this tweet, there is somehow delay or more of like trying to, instead of to leave today, perhaps he may leave tomorrow, or perhaps he may leave late. So when he will leave now is not yet known. It's not yet kind of affirmed. But according to this time, they said that Tinubu is really depressed, according to some other news outlets that shared about that. So that could be the cause. Is waiting for the update on the report from Shetima's visit or the place, that means to Kebbi State, where 25 pupils or students were being kidnapped, and as well as one school staff, vice principal was shot there in the presence of his wife and as well as the daughter. And then on the show, I'm going to talk more about it in another news report review because there are more to that. So the next one is Kebbi school kidnap, survivors relive night of horror. Different kind of account from the interviews of those that people that were there. They also shared what happened, and they made it clear that there's one staff who has been working in his school for 20 years, 2 decades. That's the word used. That means 20 years, and she was there. Those kidnappers came to our place first. Perhaps is a boarding school. So where she stays, where she stayed, and then they tried to break in and then pick her. But she was still there. She wanted to look. She wanted to go and behave as if she's looking for key. But then she hid inside in the building, and then the door was very strong. They wanted to use machetes, but they couldn't use it. They could not break in. And then before they go meet the vice principal, and then where the girl in the vice principal, the mentality of the VP, vice presidents, vice principals. This one is about school. So vice principal's office, place, and the girl then led them to where the guests were, and they actually picked them, the girls, the first girls were in one hiding place, and out of the four of them, they were trying to pie them, and then only one of them did not come up. That is the one that actually also shared our own ordeal, our own experience, what happened, and this is a very sad development. So that is update from that kidnap that took place in Kebbi State. It's a very, very sad one. This one is called Kwara Government seeks security reinforcement after attack. Now, in this news, the governor of Kwara State is still made mention about still commending Tinubu for sending troops, 900 troops to Kwara State to reinforce the security apparatus and to ensure that the safety and of people and properties. But if you look at it clearly, this kind of issue is very sad. Kwara State is known to be a peaceful state in the country, and recently, is it occurred there incidents where vigilantes were being pied anyhow, about 15 of them or thereabouts, and now another case of about 30, about 15, about 30 from the BBC's report, more than 30 worshippers in a recruit town in Kwara State. They were kidnapped them live when they were in the church, worshiping God, doing their worshiping their Creator, and they're very sad that it is very it's becoming rampant. It's becoming something we see on daily basis, and this is very, very sad and very, very bad. Then let's look at the ASUU Jet FG's proposed salary increment. And that is the Benin's chapter of ASUU. They basically declare that the government should ensure that they do the right thing and negotiate the 2009 FGM and ASUU agreement, and also the increment that it is more of like a drop in an ocean. When you talk about the increment, the government is proposing to be paying the lecturers and the staff or in the universities. So it is a warning and also kind of clear rejection that the money they proposed to be paying the lecturers, and I mean that's not worth it, and it is nonsense and it's not significant. So that means the issue will continue. So now let's look at the other one. This one is about ERP's members spend 1 billion naira on a constituency project in Bauchi. This is very, very interesting. Looking at this story, 20 cars, very cool, car vehicles were purchased, and then we're looking at 150 motorcycles, as well as 100 sewing machines, 200 water pump machines, 100 wheelchairs, and 200 million cash in cash that were provided for the people in the constituency. So this, if you look at this amount spent on this, we wonder what is going on. This money is more of like it's just they're just sharing, and again they're only members, the party APC party members that benefited, not really from the people. It's from the members, loyal members benefited more, even all of all this kind of thing. But looking at how much are they selling cars? Which cars are they buy? I mean, did they buy? Then let's look at it. How much did it cost the the man one car? How much that the 1 billion spent? 1 billion is that used to be very big amount of money that states used to manage in a year. It's becoming what one constituency could just spend, that it's not enough. And even still urged others who did not benefit to wait for another subsequent project that will be coming up. So this if I can go today because of time. I will be seeing you tomorrow for another edition. My name is Johnson Salami. As you can see, the Nigeria is becoming something else. We are seeing killings, we are seeing kidnappings, we are seeing massacring, we are seeing genocide cases happening in our own very eyes, even live when people were engaging in the worshiping of the Creator. But we wonder that a lot of people are still arguing, debating either there's still either genocide, there's no genocide, or either this and that at this point in time. Even our president currently is depressed. He said he's depressed. I don't know how true is that. There's one thing to say something, there's another thing to really feel and go through that thing. So a lot of times we are here that government is condemning kind of attacks on this and that. The government is condemning kidnapping. But what is government doing about those things? Let's spend the billions budget on those kind of security matters or security apparatus and the rest. So this is how I can go today. See you tomorrow for another edition. Stay blessed.